eyes were killing me. I had no clue what I did with my glasses. So right there. All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Shauna. This is Ring of Light Crafts. And I'm finally here. Let's wait and see. Oh, okay. I was supposed to come on a few minutes ago, but there was an incident with a neighbor's cat, if you will. Well, it's a cat, but. So anyways, we went to go check and make sure that she was okay because she's an amputee in a wheelchair, very nice lady, and we just want to make sure that she was okay and her animal was okay. So I apologize for being late, but the animal's fine and the lady's okay, so that's what we needed to know. All right, today we are supposed to attach our butterflies. Sorry I'm late, guys. I really did try to get here on time, but it's okay. We got, I know I'm going to mispronounce her name. Gale? Hello, I'm sorry I ruined your name now. And Melissa, hi Melissa. Excuse me, I'm out of breath. What's her name? How do you say it? Kaylin. Okay. I'm sorry about being late, guys. Like I said, the neighbor, she's an elder lady, disabled, amputee in a wheelchair, and one of her animals we thought was hurt. Hi, Tammy. So we went to go make sure that she was okay and her animal was okay. Apparently is not her animal, but some stray, and it had a bunch of kittens in her backyard. So we just had to make sure she was safe.
Okay.
And you got it? All right.
It says, hey girl, Kara asked what happened. Becca says, hey girl, blessed. Hi, Tammy.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming. So the lady's okay. That's what we needed to know. And the kittens are fine. Yay. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and finish our butterfly. And, excuse me, I'm doing it again. Butterflies. See? They are ladybugs. I'm going to show you how to attach them. And then I'm going to toss this aside because it's basically done. Except for my edges and my backside, which I'll just do. I'm just going to paint them dark blue, you guys, so that it'll still pop out, but you won't see the back and it'll be waterproof. And then we are going to work on this pretty baby. I found this at our local thrift store. And you guys, this is pretty cool. It is a tablet for your drawing papers and stuff like that. I paid $4 for it. I don't know what it would normally cost. So what, $4.32 in the thrift store, something like that? I couldn't pass it up. And to me, this is pretty cool, but it's really, really boring because it's just plain wood. So we're going to turn it into something a little more eye-catching, if you will.
Okay, fair warning, I cannot answer any of the comments because my laptop doesn't work.
Okay, it'll be hard to see comments.
I'm on my phone.
Okay.
But my laptop won't.
All right, honey, I understand. Can you send out invites or will not let you? No? Okay. Well, it says people. Yay. Here we go. I'm out of breath still. Here we go. I'm going to lower you. Watch your eyes. Okay, what we got to do is finish our little ladybugs up. I did let it dry the 24 hours. So we're going to go ahead and attach our little guys. And what I wanted to do is a lot of people just will put them right on their drawing or the canvas. You okay? Okay. I want mine to kind of look like they're flying into the canvas. Or the board, what I should say. So what we're going to do, we're going to place them kind of at an angle in a corner, but not all the way on. We're going to have them hanging off. So it just gives your sign a little more of a dimension. So what I'm going to do with that, and I'm going to use the E6000. Just E6000. You can use pretty much any kind of wood that would, or glue that would hook to the wood. And you can do the hot glue before or after you add the E6000, probably before and then E6000. But what I'm going to do is just use E6000 and set it aside. So I want this little guy here, and I will paint the back edge that will be showing after he is securely dried. So what we're going to do is go ahead, I hate the smell of this stuff, guys. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna put a little bit on the ear and just pull it down because I don't want that too thick there. And then we're just gonna add some throughout our little ladybug here. Oops, come on. I don't know why my E6000 is always like this. Okay, good enough. And we're just gonna go ahead. We're gonna figure out where we want him. And if some of the E6000 is leaking through at the bottom, we can deal with that on a later date. Not a big deal. So we just get him right there. Push a little bit. He's nice and shiny. He'll stay there. This guy, we're going to go ahead and put it on the other side of springtime. Whoops, it's leaking. I had the worst time with this stuff. Probably because I just hate this stuff. So we're going to go ahead and just add some on the back. We're going to flip him over. And I wanted to place him kind of at an angle right here. We're just going to press him there.
Hi, Ruth. Hi, Gianna.
Hi, Ruth. Hi.
Gianna.
Hi, Gianna. So we're just going to go ahead and place that down and put the lid on this stuff because I hate the smell. And I tracked it across my sign. Don't do that, guys. Don't do that. Now I got to use my hands. Get it off before it's too late. Okay, it's good. So that's just how I would attach the ladybugs. I want it half on, half off. Let's see if I can hold it up well enough so you guys see the whole sign. And that's all sign. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and just sit this guy underneath a book here so that they have a chance to dry without being pushed up. There we go. Sorry, guys, I got a drink of water. And let me grab this guy here. And what I wanted to do with this one is, remember these things we got at the Dollar Tree? So $1.08, and there was 3 different kinds. In this we had the ladybugs, butterfly, and owls. So what I wanted to do is add a few little butterflies to this one because this one here is going to be mine. And let me get some paint and my sponge. Oh, my sign. We're still going to make the ankle, guys, but my desk is a total mess. And I can't find my ankle. And the reason why is a mess is because, oh my gosh, this week has been so busy with driving everywhere.
Great question.
Yes, love.
You know when you go to a car lot or a store or whatever, and they have those weird, stupid, squiggly paper things that are supposed to look like people or like long yellow tubes floating around in the wind?
Yeah.
What are they called?
Do you guys know what they're called? You know those long yellow things at like a gas station or a car lot they sell and they wiggle in the wind? Do you happen to remember what they're called? Because I truly don't. What made you guys think of this?
I'm talking to my sister.
Oh, you guys are crazy.
Conversation turn.
Okay, guys, what I want to do with this one is I'm going to add my butterfly. So we're going to paint the butterfly first. And then we're going to get to this and get busy on that. Let me set this aside without it messing up my other painting there. And what I'm going to do is grab my butterflies and some paintbrushes. And for some reason, my paintbrushes are upside down in water. Makes no sense. So we're going to go ahead and just do real simple butterflies because we might add 3D to them later. So let's make them simple. Colorations I love. I am very fond of orange, as we all know. So we're going to grab some yellow, orange, and turquoise and green. And we're going to see what we can do with this. Just kind of in our head here. That can be for something else. Let's get all black. You guys, I'm using acrylic paint. These are from Walmart. Oh, there we go. Set that there. And I'm just putting a little inside the lid because I don't need a lot. And I want, I want the turquoise. I want a turquoise butterfly. I love this color. Oh, thanks. Thank you. So we'll just get some of these colors out real fast and we'll get it started. I only needed the wing. And I'm going to make this, the wing solid. And we all know the body is probably most likely going to be black because they just kind of all, you can do any color you want. You can have your kids help you paint it. Any color they want, do it brown, do it black, do it polka dotted if that's what you like. It's up to you. I happen to be extremely fond of this color. I actually thought about repainting my living room in this color. So once you do this, remember like last time, you guys, because you're going to be putting it on another sign, or in this case, the alt tablet. Go ahead and catch the edges now before you attach it to your tablet. Because I'm going to go ahead and on the tablet, I'm thinking of some cherry blossoms, because butterflies and cherry blossoms sound really good to me. They're beautiful, and I love looking at them.
Barbara says share.
Oh, thank you, Barbara. I appreciate it. So we'll go ahead and catch the edge right now. And let's just pull that down. Okay, I'm going to get the other side. The kids are crazy. Oh, your kids are crazy? My kid is crazy. My kids are crazy. They are very creative. I love it. I wouldn't change them for the world. Okay, so what I'm doing is I do want to make sure I have the body in there. So I'm just going to do the wings first this time. Normally I would do the body first, but this time we're going to do the wings. And we'll just paint it on there. This is a part that you guys can do with your children and have fun with it, grandkids. And let them paint it any color, polka dots if they want. It's strictly up to your preference. And we do want to make sure we get the edges.
Barbara said that it was a bird.
Oh, a bird. I wish they had birds. I'm looking for birds. Actually, I think I'm going to have to make my own, draw my own, and make my own pattern. I was trying to get out of it the easy way, but I'm going to have to do it myself. I want to do I can't say it, but it's a red bird. You usually see them in winter.
Oh, the
Cardinals. Cardinals, that's it. I actually just have problems saying it. I know my mama loved those birds. Oh my God, she loved those things. Okay, so we got our little butterfly wings here. And we got our edges. And let me get rid of my brush. Oh, see? They're literally upside down in water. I don't know what I was thinking. Let me get these out. Okay. I was thinking I was in a hurry is what I was thinking. Okay.
Barbara said I mean the whistler.
What happened?
She said she means the whistler. Oh, it probably is.
Okay. So we're going to go ahead. You're going to hear my dog running. They went outside, but they haven't removed the kittens yet, so I'm not going to let them out there because they will want to try to break through my fence and then kill the kittens or play with them, and that ain't going to happen because they're little wee ones. They were just born the other day, so they can't play with them. And at the edge here, I'm just going to be somewhat careful and just go all the way across as we can. Anna Marie, no. You don't have to go. You want the kitten. You're not getting him. Okay. I have a real nice lady next door. She offered to teach me how to sew. I can sew some, but I can't do like clothing patterns and stuff like that. And she's done it all her life.
Carol says she's great watching the CMA Awards.
Oh, nice. Very cool.
I'm not waiting for the Tonys.
Tonys?
The only award I care about. Grammys now.
All right. So let's go ahead. Kids are crazy, man, let me tell you. I'm going to go ahead and get this edge. Anna is a baby, honey. I know, it's so cute. I'm sorry you can't have it. She really wants to play with that baby kitten. Can't do it. Okay, all I'm trying to do is just get that little edge there closer. Okay, now what we're going to do is, once again, you want to make sure you get the edges because this will go on another piece of wood. So we'll just go ahead and get the black done now. Black paint here. And I'm going to go put you in the living room. I'll have Red lock you in there. No, not really lock you in there. That's mean. I know, she wants so bad. They just want those kittens. They said they had them on the other side of the house, and the mama is a first-time mama. It's a stray. I thought it was hers, but it's a stray. So hopefully when they're old enough before all the cats become wild, maybe she can get them into homes. That's what she's hoping. Okay, so all I'm doing, guys, is I'm trying my best to go ahead and just paint those little edges. Hold it down. Oh. See, I forgot the towel. Oh, I know it. Okay, had to back that up just a little. Couldn't see it. I'm just catching the tail. Okay, now it's ready for the next step. Brush the nail. Okay, we won't need this one anymore. I'm going to put my lid back on my paint so I don't lose them all. Okay. Now we're going to let him dry just a little before we give her any pretty little designs and stuff like that. Let's go ahead and bring over our boxes. Okay, honey, I'm sorry. Just rest for a little bit and I'll let you out later. Okay, we're going to cover this up. We're going to make it into something hopefully nice. But what we're going to do is the background. And I'm actually going to go ahead and take my blues, a dark blue, and I want my, no. Okay, we're going to make our own color then. What we're going to do is take the dark blue. I know, baby, I feel so bad not being able to let you out. Remember these? Save these things. These are good for a lot of things.
George Strait is singing.
What happened?
Carol said George Strait is singing.
Ooh.
And then Jacqueline said.
Nice. And we're going to go ahead and add some white to this. My mama loved George Strait. I know I'm not saying his name correctly. I never have. But oh my gosh, she loved him. She go around singing everything. I'm going to add some white to it. I'm adding a little extra. Here it is. Because I want it to be nice and bright. And we're going to use a bigger brush. I hate this brush. That's the one I hated. It's funny. You will, as you do this, you'll pick up stuff that you like more. And get rid of those that you just don't like. Okay, so I'm just mixing it. I want to make a different shade of this blue. I'm hoping for a little lighter. Okay, so let me show you. So we just got, it's a little brighter than that dark one because I don't have my light blue here. So what we're going to do is get rid of this brush. And we're going to go ahead and grab this. This is from the Dollar Tree, guys. It's a sponge. And we're just going to use this to paint our backgrounds. So what we're going to do, come over here, you can drip on my page, is pick up our paint. Could have just used the paintbrush and dump it on there. I'll just dump it on here. It's okay, because I'm going to need all of it anyways. All right. It was being stubborn, so I just dumped it. All right, so now what I'm going to do is take the soft side that you would, wash your cups with. And I'm just going to pick this up. I'm not going to worry about the hardware on this, not getting paint on it, because it's going to get paint on it no matter what I do, whether it's now or later. And we're just going to go ahead. We might add some prettier colors in this. Let me get that to fall. There we go. I don't need it perfect. I'm actually not trying to get every bit of it covered. I kind of like the wood showing just a wee bit. Oh, I know it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and pick up a little bit more of this blue. Now, if I would have had the right blue, I wouldn't bother doing it this way. Since I couldn't find my blue. All right, here we go. Now we're getting there. I'm just going to pull this through. I'm just going to take some of the white. I'm actually just going to drop this time a little bit of white on my my canvas here. And I'm just going to pull it. Now remember, I'm not trying to hide all the wood because I wanted to show like it actually was wood to begin with. We want that to show this time. But our picture is actually going to be more towards the middle. So what we're going to do going to add a teeny bit of red. The red and the blue will make probably a mess. But we're going to try it anyways, just because we can. And if I mess it up, oh well, I messed it up. It's okay. We can make it work. There we go. Just literally just a little bit of red. That's all I wanted to do. Now I'm going to slide this through. Yep, it's this side. Like, that's awful soft, but it's this side. And we're just going to slide it through. Just enough to give it a little coloration. And I might go ahead. And I don't have my paint shirt on, but that's okay. I'm going to add some yellow. Little tiny drop of yellow. Maybe I'll do it in here because I don't know how this yellow will come out because I've never used this particular one. And I don't want a lot. So I'm just going to add the yellow. Oh, there we go. Just like that, right onto the canvas. Anna, baby, you got to wait. The mama's moving now. You got to give her a chance. I'm sorry. I know I'm mean. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be mean. And pour that down through here. So we got some of our green and yellow and our red. It's all mixed together. Love it. Okay, now I'm not going to add any other colors to change what we got. We're going to act like this is part of our sky, which is part of our sunset going on here. And now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to grab we're going to go ahead and just use the brown instead of actually making a darker color. And we're going to make our tree with just the brown. Oh my goodness, Anna. I'm sorry, love. It'll take that lady a few minutes. She can't get up and just do it like everybody else. Give her a chance. 5 more minutes, okay? And I'll let you out. And then she should be fine. Okay, so what I'm going to do is pick out the brush I like. I feel so bad I can't let her out yet. I feel bad. Okay, go ahead and pick up the brush that I like, which I threw it over here, and there it is. Go ahead and use this brush here, even though it's dying. Okay, and we're going to go ahead and make our tree come through here. And we're not going after perfection because what we're going to do, we're going to start kind of right about there, and we're just going to pull it up. Oh, I know it. Right, go ahead and let her out. I'm sure the lady was able to get that cat. Just hold, not this. Because he's just waiting to go out there and tear at that cat. And we're just going to go ahead and pull. And we're just going to pull. So I'm starting really, guys, from the bottom. And I'm just pulling it up. And we're going to kind of bring this into a point. And to a point. Hold him back. Don't let him go. Pray, no. Yeah, don't let him out there. He'll tear that fence down to get to that baby. Okay, so now we just got some little vines starting, and that's where we're going to be adding some flowers to. I am not worried about my little sticks here having a perfect point because they will hide. I will add a thicker piece on the bottom and just pull up and pull out and get rid of that one. I'm going to grab a smaller brush. Let me see. Oh, there it is. It's hiding. I'm going to grab a smaller brush. I actually like this one better. And we're going to go ahead and once again pick up the paint. I don't want the big bulges on the bottom, so I'm going to get rid of that so it's not full. And I just want to come to the top. I don't know if you guys can see this. I'm just going to come in here and just pull out. And I will discover that I don't like this brush. It's too big, but that's okay. We're going to do a couple, and we're just going to pull out like this. A little bit of paint. I don't want a bunch. I don't want to dip it in there so it's so bad. And we're just going to add a little here and a little there. I know you guys probably seen me do some trees before. I really like these. I love these trees. So we're just going to go ahead and do just one tree. And we're just going to add some little sticks coming through here. Little branches for flowers will go. And one there. Oh, I know now you're going to whine at me, aren't you? All right, so that's good enough. You got to wait 5 minutes, friends. That poor boy. trust me, he doesn't need to go. He was out there. That's why we had such a problem when I got started late. Because he wanted to kill the kittens. No, he's a big dog. He wants to play with them, but he'll end up killing them. So what I'm going to do now to my my tree, I'm going to grab a different brush. And I'm going to grab my white. And probably some black. Where's my lid to my white? I don't want to mix them in, so I'm just going to put a little in my lid. Let me pull it over here. Because remember that comes out fast and I don't want it on my painting. I'm going to go ahead, instead of adding some white to my trees, I think I'm just going to go ahead and start blotting. Well, I might want some of my flowers. So, I did it backwards. I apologize. I'm dealing with the dogs trying to get to the kittens. Just broke my heart. So we're going to go ahead and grab some of our pink. And I think I'm going to use orange, even though they're not orange usually, just because I'm fond of it. But we're going to use pink for our flowers. Let me put some acrylic into the lid. There we go. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and just get me a brush. One that I don't care if I really mess it up or not, because it's dying anyways. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up some of our brush. I am going to pick it up in a honk. Remember how I tell you guys not to do that? I am going to go ahead and do it this time because I'm just going to get started. So what I'm going to do is I want to blot it. So I'm just going to go through and we're just going to do this. Normally I would never put that much on my brush, but we're just going to kind of do this and bring it through here some. And we're just going to add our little flowers. Some people will be really picky about how they do the flowers, and that's wonderful. Because there's no right, no wrong, in my opinion. We're just putting little blots. And we're just going to bring some of these guys out. Even though I don't have bush or, the tree limbs there, I'm still going to just bring some little ones out. Like maybe there's a pretend stick there or something, And here we go. We're just going to blot it in there. These trees are usually quite full and beautiful. Before I get too far, because this will dry faster, because it's not that thick. So it will dry a little faster. I'm going to go ahead and add a little more right through here real fast and bring it up. Now see how I'm going ahead and I'm bringing it across from, here's a little one I can show you. I just do a little there. But now I'm over here and I got this big one, this big empty space. I'm simply going to go ahead and dab my brush, even though I tell you guys not to do that. And I'm going to go ahead and put it on my tree. And I'm going to carry it out like it's a branch. And we're just going to fill up some of these little places with these like this. Because these are very full trees with beautiful flowers normally. Man, we went on a trail, I want to say it was a month ago, when the trees out here suddenly just bloomed overnight. So we went for a little drive. Oops, that's way too much. Don't do that. That's a waste of paint. So we went for a little drive and rolled down the window because it was so hot. I was dying. Even though it was cold, I was dying of heat. So we rolled down the window and the gust of the smell from these flowers just came through our car. Oh my God, it was the most amazing, amazing smell ever. I actually went back 3 times before they came out of blossom, or they quit blossoming, just so we can actually enjoy them.
Hi, Thad.
Hi, Thad. Welcome. We are making some cherry blossom trees. And before I finish my cherry blossoms, I'm going to go back. I'm going to clean off my brush real fast. Ooh, I dropped my black. Should have known better. Oh, I lost my brush. Okay, and we're going to go back. I'm going to grab my brush. And I'm going to take my white. And I'm going to go ahead and just add some of the white to the pink before it's totally drying. We just want to mix it in there. I am not trying to make it perfect. As far as making it look like, oh, look, that's a perfect flower. No. Because at the top of these trees, even though we know that they're beautiful, we don't see if they're perfect. If you want, you can take off the big ones and just add some. And what I mean by that, you can't see all the details on the little flowers from the high part. So we're just going to go ahead. Are you laughing at me, Red? I know I sound funny. My voice is not doing so hot.
It's not true.
Okay. Good to know it's not me. So I'm kind of mixing the colors. These kids are too much. I'm kind of mixing my colors in there. You do not have to pick up a lot of white on this. So let's calm down our white a little. Now we're just going to dot it in there. And hopefully my throat will get better soon. We'll just go ahead and dot some of the white in there and make it look like it's just a lighter part of the flower. And you don't have to do perfect everywhere. Oh my goodness, child. All your, can you see comments yet? Okay, are you and your sister driving each other nuts?
Yeah, but May's here. So
Oh, Melee's on there
a
now.
lot more fun.
Melee is one of my grandchild. I get to meet her soon. I'm so excited.
Like I said, Brett is awesome. Why, thank you. At least one of us thinks so.
Can you hear about guy? She said, "What? Thank you." At least one of us thinks so. These kids are crazy. Okay. Oh, she changed your thing on your.
I told her.
Okay, you told her. Thank you. Because I forgot. I hear him too, Liz. You're not going out there. You will go out there in a few minutes when I can walk you out there. You're not going out there. Okay. We can hear the other dogs barking. Okay. So we're making our little flowers here. We're giving them some white, little here and little there. Oh my gosh. Okay. Is it Melee you're laughing at? Jolene. I should have known, Red. You're laughing at Jolene. You are silly girls.
You have to read some of our conversations.
You guys, I'm actually going to turn some of their conversations into little skits because these kids are just absolutely amazing. And what's funny about it is, Red's pretty brilliant. And these two get to talking and their conversations are just totally amazing. They are so hilarious. I'm actually going to start a little comic strip on them. It's anime, it's called. I already started writing out and drawing some of the characters. I can't wait to get that up and going because.
But the girl said, "Love to hear Red laugh."
Oh, thank you, Becca. I love to hear her laugh too, to be honest with you. All right, so there we go. You're silly. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, guys. She's silly. Nah, she's laughing. I'm not sorry she's laughing. I won't say I'm sorry she's laughing. Never. I love to hear that kid laugh. So, okay. Well, all little cherry blossoms are starting to really blossom now. The white is helping it stand out, just helping it give it that little pop I always talk about. So here we go. Whoops, I was right here. I'm adding a little bit more white than maybe I need. And that's just because I really want these to pop out. I'm kind of doing what I saw about a month ago. Remember, you normally don't do that to your paintbrushes, guys, okay? In this case, it's okay. But make sure you take off the end. Don't have too much because you want to pull it. So I'm just going up and down with my paintbrush. And I'm just spreading it. Literally, that's all I'm doing. Up and down motions. I'm not picking where I'm putting it in any certain space. And sometimes it will literally just drag the blue, pink right with it. Or.
Teresa said, "Hi, everyone."
Hi, Teresa. Welcome.
Carol said, "Bob Ross."
I love Bob Ross.
And Jeannie said, "Hi, I'm in here."
Hi, Teeny. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. So we're just dabbing it in here. Sometimes if your white starts to blend out because of your pink, don't be afraid to add a little extra white and just make it pop. Just an up and down motion. While you listen to the kids laugh. Oh, I love it. I just love these treats, guys. You know what sucks is I have asthma. Well, actually, my whole family does, so that really sucks. But I have asthma, and we went on this drive, and oh my God, I didn't care I had asthma. I figured as long as the kids won't have an attack, we were good. Because I rolled down those windows. Oh my goodness, it was so awesome. And then we pulled over, and Red took a bunch of photos. And the smell, it was just the most amazing, sweetest smell ever. I don't know why it was so wonderful this year, but this year it really, really was. In case you're wondering, I got some paint on my hand, and I'm actually just using that paint instead of wasting, because I can always put that back into the bottle. So I'm just using what's here to go ahead and just add my little dots. And we'll just straighten up and straight down motion.
It's just me.
And I'm going to go ahead and pick up some more. I'm going to bring it over here. And the reason why I'm doing that is this is turning into more of a lighter pink. Who?
John.
Hi, Dawn. And I want to add some more as a white, because the white is kind of fading out. It's turning into a pink. Oh, well, thank you, Teresa. Appreciate it. And we're going to go ahead. Just add some extra white. What happened, love? Oh, your battery's done? I get to meet my grandkids real soon, guys. I'm so bloody excited. And okay, so let me get back to this. What I'm doing is I wanted to do it before it really dried, right? Let me pick up some white. I'm going to put it over here on this side. I'm still going to use this 2 white ways. And what I want to do is bring this out. I'm going to start connecting the bottom so I can fill it in more, because this is the part that we're more likely going to see. So we're going to see this because it's going to be closer to our eye level. So we're just going to go ahead, add some pink, and pick that up. I am not worried about mixing the white and pink together on my brush or on my hand. And that's just because they're going to mix anyways by going just up and down. I'm just literally dotting. And we're going to just spread some out. And bring some white in there and catch that. And where you don't have any pink, if you want to add white to it, you know what? Feel free to. You can always add the pink on top. I usually try to do it the opposite. And you can tell.
Says I always have paint on my hands.
That's it, Janie, always. You can always go back and pick up your white and go right back over that, so nobody will ever know that you did that part backwards. Now I'm dyslexic, so there really is no backwards here. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some more of my pink, and I'm just going to combine them. And I'm making my flowers a little bigger, because as it comes down to the bottom, I am more likely to see these. So we're going to go ahead and just add a few little extras here and there. And just keep pulling it up. And let's combine this section. Normally, Mimble don't pick so much paint up, but in this case, it's okay. So we're going to go ahead and combine these. Let me pick up some of my white. Oh, let me get the actual white here. And we're just going to go ahead and add some of this white here. And you can make them look like flowers if you want, guys, because they're all getting closer to you. I'm going to pick up a big hunk and put it right here on my hand. And I'm going to do the same with the pink. I'm just going to pick that over here. That way I got both colors I want to work with. Go back, pick up my white, because that's what I left off at. And we're going to go ahead and add.
Buckeye said good night.
Good night, Buckeye.
And don't go cleaning out your refrigerator. Get some stuff.
Red said don't clean out your refrigerator. Get some sleep. I didn't know what time it was where she was at one day. And I messaged her, and she's like, I'm cleaning out my freezer. And I'm like, it's 10 o'clock here. Why are you cleaning the freezer? I go, what time is it? She goes, 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, woman, you are crazy. 1 o'clock in the morning, go to bed. She was so funny. We just cracked up for about 2 hours. So I guess she probably went to bed about 3 or 4. I don't know. But it was a good night. Normally, I'm already in bed by that time, to be honest with you guys. But that's one night I just couldn't sleep. Usually I would call Tammy. But I talked to her earlier, and I know she wasn't feeling good that day. So I didn't want to bother her. So I called Buckeye. And we just, or text her. And we just laughed. Is Tammy still on here?
Not sure.
Okay. Hey, you guys, whoever's on here.
Teeny said shared. Oh, yeah, she is still on here.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Teeny. You guys feel free to put your business name on here. That way I know who you guys are, and I can go check out your pages. I would love to. And also anybody else that's on here that sees your page, they might want to go check it out as well. So whatever your business page is, Tammy, put yours down.
Tammy says, good night, Melissa. And Melissa says, I want to clean out my refrigerator at 2 a.m.
Oh, God. She's crazy, guys. Okay, so we're going to make these flowers a little bigger. Get my hand back under control.
Tammy says that she's still here.
Oh, cool. I'm glad you're here, Tammy. Go ahead and put your business name down if you haven't. I would love to be able to check you guys out. Well, you know what I mean. Check out your businesses. So what I'm doing now, guys, is I'm literally, even though I don't have any sticks here, I'm just making my bushes, my flowers fuller, okay? Picking up my paint.
Esther says, do you spray it anything like a clear spray?
So after it's dry painting, I started using the Mod Podge, and after it dries painting, I will use Mod Podge over it, and that will seal the paint. And then I think it's pretty good. I like doing it that way. Or if I do have the clear coat paint, that I can use that too. But on this one, I will use Mod Podge.
Tammy put ginger wreath and things.
Good.
Teeny said coastal style, etc. And thank you. And Barbara said, oh, I'm horrible at these. Burrell Treasures on Facebook, Barbara Poirier.
Awesome. Thank you all very much. I appreciate it. That way everybody can check them out if they want, and I can too. Okay, so I'm just making my little flowers. I'm just kind of doing it wherever I think they would be. I know sometimes they're literally covered, but I don't want to do that because I'm going to be, oops, it's on my hand. I'm going to be adding something to it. Okay, so let me go down, pick up my white, and we're just going to go ahead, and I'm just dotting, you guys. That's it. We're just literally going down and up. So any kid, whether they are artists or 2 years old and learning to paint, any child that their parents give them paint, they can do this. Show them how to do this. Just making dots.
Hi, Alexandra.
Hi, Alexandra.
And Barbara says, Google my name, Barbara Collier Tremblay.
Okay, thank you.
And Buckeye said, you know my business name.
Yes, we do. We got Buckeye. But yeah, so we're just going up and down. That's why I love these trees so much to paint. I'm going to go ahead and pick up some white, put it back on my hand, and I'm just going to pick it up at the end. Because you're literally just going up and down. You're not trying to make any fancy little flowers out of it. And you can do it with the grandkids. I'm actually looking forward to doing this with my grandkids.
Lily is ecstatic.
Lily, oh, she's a little artist. And I'm going to teach her how to make these trees, which will be so much fun.
Esther said, thank you. Beautiful work.
Thank you, Esther. So we're just going to go ahead and pull that through. Okay, now I do have these bottom little twigs. We're going to go ahead and do those real fast. But I noticed this side is not as going crazy as this side. So before we fix the bottom, I'm going to pick up a lot of my pink paint. And I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to pull these out just a little bigger real fast. Remember, they do not have to have a stick there. You just bring them out. However you want to do it, just go right ahead and just pull them out. I just want to give this a little more fullness. I didn't notice that, or I would have long done it. I just want to add a little to it. Let me add some white. And we are good as gold. Nobody will know that there wasn't a stick there. Unless they watch the video. Or if somebody tells them. All right, so that's what makes this fun. Let me go right down here. We just pick this up. Okay, and now we got those ones. And it's more spread out. So we're going to go ahead and finish up these two little bottom ones here. Let me see how much pink I got. And we're going to go ahead. In case you're wondering, I did put it on my hand. I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. And we're just going to add some little dots right through here. And just kind of pull it up more than out on this one. We'll pull this up. So when you guys are doing this, if you want to do this, or do it with your grandbabies or children, it doesn't have to be all in one area. It doesn't have to be perfect because you're just going up and down. You're literally squishing your brush, which a lot of people would, even some of my teachers would get angry with me for doing it this way. But this is a way I'm more comfortable with it, so I do it. they can do this. It's so much fun. It's okay to add where there wasn't nothing. And it's okay to bring it all in and connect it. But we're going to go ahead and connect this side right here to this one. And we're going to bring this way down and then up a little. Just kind of make it a little more fuller right through here. I am going across the brown, so the stump of the tree. I did not add any brightness or darker colors to our tree, which I don't think I will. I think we're just going to go ahead and we're going to add some extra fall flowers right through here and just kind of blend it all together. Make it all into some little flowers. I know, Les. It's okay, baby L. Baby L's outside. I think she's by the door now. Okay, now I'm going to pick up what I got left on my white here, and I'm just going to go ahead and use that. I'll go on and pick up some more. We don't want to waste, so let's just use what we got. And we just pull it out. Up and down, remember guys? Up and down. Red. Baby L wants in. Anna Marie's out there too. Don't let this out. He can wait. He won't. He will be fine. I will take him out personally.
Out you go. Nope, not you. Anna, turn the light.
Oh, turn the light on, honey. No wonder why they're barking.
Anna.
The light was off. I look up. It's like dark out there. It wasn't dark when I started, guys. Okay, so go ahead and add some more white to here. Hello, Gizmo. Add some more white just to give a little popping of our flowers there. Anna somewhere. That's fine. Well, thank you. Now we'll just go ahead and add some little bit here and there. And then we're going to go to our next step. We're going to set this aside. Remember, I didn't want to cover all the wood. And that's done for just a reason, just to have a little creativity there. Let me pick up some of this darker pink. And we're going to go ahead and set it aside. I know, put that in the water here. We turn it around so you guys can see the tree because it actually goes this way. So I don't know how much of that you guys can see. But that's what our tree looks like so far. And now what we're going to do is set this aside, let it dry for a few minutes here. And we're going to go right back to our butterfly. There she is. I really love this color. And I'm going to go ahead and find my paintbrush I like to use for this. Here we go. And we're going to go ahead and put some bright colors in this. Ow, butterfly. I just cut myself my own nail. God, I got to cut my nails off. I'm running out of paint, guys. I so got to invest in paint. There we go. Okay. I have a couple of Jesuses that we're going to be doing, guys. Just kind of like a heads up. I cannot use that brush. That was the wrong one.
Says she does sell her paintings and some.
Oh, thank you, Tammy. Yep. Okay, so we're going to wash these off real fast because I want that same brush. Let me rinse these. I like the brush because it just has that little something.
Oh, God,
there it is. I found it. Let me wash these real super fast. Funny, I got favorite brushes and so weird. Okay. Good thing this is a shirt I don't care about anymore, huh? I caught it on my kitchen sink or cabinet, so it rips, so it's okay. I can wipe my hands off. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm already used my pink. I'm going to pull up my orange because I'm very fond of orange. Normally, you can do the black first if you want, and then put orange on top, or vice versa, or just add the orange. What we're going to do is we're going to put this pretty little circle right through here. And my orange is going to be stubborn. It's not going to show. So I'm going to have to switch it out. That sucks. Okay, we're going to switch out our orange because it just won't show. And I think what we will do is bring out yellow. Who?
Pearl.
Hi, Pearl. Welcome. We're going to bring out yellow. I have a couple of Jesuses I need to do. They are ceramic Jesuses. My daughter and I made them. Let me pull up yellow. Let's try yellow instead of the orange. Oh, there we go. Because we just don't want to spend forever on this. We just want to give it the ideal. And what I'm doing is I'm continuing to make like a circle. And I'm just slowly bringing it out. It doesn't have to be perfectly round. I'm just slowly bringing it out. And we got that going. Now the other side I may have to add some orange to it to match this side, but that's okay. I'm just making a circle. And we're going to slowly bring it out. What I mean by bringing it out, I'm just making my little design here with the color expand just a little longer. And if that one's longer than this one, if you want, because I do have to add the brighter yellow to it, because remember it had the orange.
Faith says, "Hi, gal. Sorry I'm late. Glad to see you're on."
Hi, Faith. I'm glad you're here, and you're never late. And just add some of that orange over here. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I already got that going. We're going to grab some of the yellow. And right here, because we got this big part, I'm just simply going to do this. Nothing fancy at all. We're just going to make a nice big half circle, if you will. Red, you got to turn off the music, honey.
Yeah.
Not allowed to have it on lives.
I don't even.
Oh, it just went off. Okay. Phones do crazy things. Okay. And we'll just, these are not perfect, guys. They are not filled. They are not real bright, brilliant, and that's okay. Because I'm not after that on this particular design. I simply want to give the ideal, the illusion that from a distance you would see this as solid. I'm after the illusion of it. So we'll just do that, and that's good enough. I'm going to pick up more yellow right over here. I'm not going to try to straighten it out either side. Now I got my yellow, and I need something more brilliant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to pull out maybe a purple. How about purple? We do have dark blue. We can do that too. Once it dries, I know you won't get to see it on Tonight Live because it does have to dry. And since it's colder, once summer gets here, it's easier. But I will have to just let it dry. Then we will go back through and we will do all our highlightings and our lines and stuff like that that we want. I'm just making circles on this little guy this time. And we'll put one here. Let's get a little more. We'll just put one right in here. There we go. And I got this here. I'm actually going to go ahead, clean off my brush, because I'm going to bring in a red. Gotta love red, right? I'm going to bring in red. Oh, I actually have a red. No, that's pink. I'm going blind, guys. Okay, got too much out, but that's all right. And what I'm going to do, because I really want some more color in him, I'm going to go ahead and add just maybe a funny little loop here. And I should have washed out the water off my brush. See how it's spreading, guys? My brush had too much water in it. So now I'm going to try to pick some of that up. Depends on how it dries. I will probably just simply be over. I know, baby. I know you don't have to go out, Liz, because you never go out at night by yourself. So I know it's the kittens. You got to wait. And I will probably just have to go back with the color and redo this. And that was my fault. So let me tell you, when you rinse these off and you go right into your paint, it'll spread. So when you rinse them off, make sure you dry them or, try to get some of the water out at least before you start to paint, or you're going to end up with an arrow like this. And I knew better. So now I have to fix this. That's okay. We're going to let it dry before I even attempt to fix it. And I'm just going to add a little red one here. What I did there, I want to do here. I kind of think it's the paint, not the brush on this one. We're just going to go ahead and make a funny design. And we're going to bring it down. They don't have to be the same. We're going to make this one a little fatter right through here just because. Okay, and now we're going to leave it that way. And that's going to be the funny design. Now, once we finish it, it will look a lot better and we will fix that error. So I'm going to set this aside because we're going to bring this back. That's why I'm going to just hold it this way so I can bring him back and show you guys. Now, what I meant by painting the edges now is because once he's done, I'm going to probably place my big old butterfly maybe flying down, even though it's a lot bigger than my tree, just because I want something different. So I'm just going to probably end up adding him on somewhere. And then that way I don't have to try to paint the edges when he's already connected on here. And then that way I don't have to worry about it. But at this point, guys, we actually have to let it dry because I need to be able to seal it. And I can't seal it with wet paint because it'll just spread everywhere. And we will finish our little butterfly. Let me set this up here. And tomorrow, you guys, I know last 3 lives we've done painting. Tomorrow we will finish these up. Let me set that there. And I will show you how to paint the ankle and the little wheel. But I misplaced my ankle. That's why I'm not showing you tonight. I'm sorry. I know I said I would, but we'll do it tomorrow. I promise. I will find my ankle. So on that note, let me pull you guys up here. Watch your eyes. I'm going to raise you up. Probably got paint on my face. There we go. Hi, everybody. I hope you like our little painting. We got it started. We have to wait to seal it. And once butterfly dries, we will add all the main details to it. And that will help it just kind of pop. I'm quite fond of stuff popping. Let me set those out of my way. So, on this note, I'd like to thank everybody for coming. Please, if you haven't, write your name and your business name in the comments so we can look them up and other people can look them up as well. And tomorrow we will seal the painting and finish and seal the butterfly and connect them all at the same time. Well, within a few minutes of each other, of course. And then that way you guys at least see how that's done.
Carol says, let me tell you what's funny. When it's raining and my dog has to go potty, if he gets very wet, he runs to the bathroom to be blow-dried. Spoiled dog.
Oh my God, I love that. I wish my dogs would do that. That'd be awesome.
Tammy says, I like when you paint.
Oh, thank you, Tammy. That is such a good story. And on that note, you guys, I really appreciate you guys coming. I thank you very much. Please like and share if you liked it. And I will see you tomorrow. And as always, be blessed.